gives you some breathing room. I mean, that's your first job as an offense in a backed up situation is make sure you leave the punt team enough room to get a full length punt. And so that was good to give us some breathing room. And then we converted a few third downs, ran the ball well. That drive was kind of a synopsis of what we did the entire day. We executed really well.
Matt, the third quarter drive started, you all hadn't been able to run the ball against them last time, but how big was it to get the running game going now? I think from 44 to 75 for a run by
Well, I thought it was huge. Really in the second half, how many yards did we end up rushing for? I'm not sure what we ended up rushing for. Yeah, so I mean, we had close to 100 yards rushing, but in the second half, I mean, it was our offensive line really got it going, and our running backs were able to get in there behind them and run effectively and physically. I mean, our guys were physical the entire day, so across the board, I mean, but to give credit to our offensive line, they really got us going.
Matt, we saw Devin Hester in the locker room showing love to his former team. I mean, we almost saw him rip one, that penalty there. How pivotal was that moment? And then to see one of your offensive linemen get in on that safety.
Well, it was awesome. I was so happy for Ben. He's a jack of all trades, plays offensive line for us. And I mean, he's made some really good plays for us on the defensive line this entire year. But that's kind of that's the way he is. I would expect Ben to play well because he works so hard and he's so detailed during the week. The second part of it, it was great to see Devin. I mean, he played really, really well today. We know that, having been here for a long time, he's an electric player and certainly a game changer. He ran right by me on one of them too, where he kind of returned it and ran right into our bench. I was like, Dev, man, take it easy on us, but he was. It's not fun to watch when you're on the opposite side, but he's entertaining, and I loved when he was here in Atlanta.
Man, it got real chippy out there, like third quarter with you guys on offense and defense. You brought everybody together on the sideline, which is kind of uncharacteristic. But was it you trying to get some people there?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, in those situations, you got to remember, at the end of the day, what's our objective? And our objective is to win the game. And in order to do that, felt like we needed to keep our composure, and that was it. I mean, just a reminder to play to the whistle, and then not worry about all the stuff that was going on. But that's what happens this time of the year. Games get tough and physical, and I thought our guys stepped up to that challenge and kept their composure really, really well.
Matt, you referenced the Gabriel catch earlier, but a number of your receivers like Simeon and played big time plays for you. How much of that do you think stems from the tone that Julio sets for you guys at the beginning of games?
I think we're all an extension of one another. I think when Julio gets going, it opens things up for other guys. When other guys get going, it opens things up for our running backs or Julio. So that's kind of been one of the coolest things about our offense and our team this year is at different times during the game, different guys are going to step up and make plays. I thought Muhammad played really, really well for us today. He's just so physical, clutch at the end of the game. I mean, a third down, I forget, maybe 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, something like that, and down in that low red zone area, and he's got an option route and just does such a great job of getting leverage and being physical. And then on the touchdown catch, I mean, that's just him using his body, being big and aggressive and physical. So we're lucky to have him.
Matt, I'm sorry, go ahead, Brent.
Matt, so in addition to their talents in the running game, how important did you think it was to get Freeman Coleman involved in the passing as well?
Yeah, I thought that was critical for us. They're so stout against the run, but our two guys are so important to us. Kind of getting into getting a little bit of momentum going. So I thought it was important for us to get them the ball in the passing game early to make some plays, and I thought Devin and Devontae did a great job for us today.
Matt, could you summarize? I don't know what normally happens. Victory formation with game ball. Can I ask where today's went?
I don't even know what happened to it, to be honest with you. I was just holding on to it, and then somebody took it. I don't really collect those things. I know other guys do for touchdowns, etc. So I don't know what happened to it.
Matt,
your guess is as good as mine.
Is it fair to say that in 9 years this is as good as this job has ever felt?
Yeah, because we're still going. That's the exciting part. I mean, this is why you work hard, and you put in all the time during the off season, during the summer. It
But
is-
as a career as a whole, I mean, everything seems to be.
I don't really think about it all that much. You know, I think when you're playing, you're focused on, you know, trying to do your best this week. And for me, you know, that's kind of where my mindset has been at all year. And I think if you start thinking about other things, it distracts you from what's important. So I really don't think about it too much.
Last
Dallas or
question.
Green Bay?
I'm sorry,
Dallas or Green Bay?
doesn't matter to me.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.